What's up everybody, it's Ian here with the Seek First Adventure, and today I want to talk to you about this super amazing tool that I've been using and how I think it'll really help if you're doing an Airstream renovation, especially if you're doing something as in-depth as mine, or if you're doing any kind of just restoration project, whether it's an old car or anything like that, that this tool can really be invaluable. This is the Eastwood Contour SCT, which stands for Surface Conditioning Tool, and it is just a multi-purpose rotary style tool that that you can use for just a variety of different things. Its primary function and why they primarily designed it was to like strip the surface of a vehicle or a frame or something like that, and so there's a variety of different drums that you can use with it. So it has a 4-inch drum that is interchangeable, and it is a gear driven tool, so it has two hardened steel gears in here that are incredibly industrial grade, very durable, and it basically is a variable speed tool that goes anywhere from 1,000 to 3,700 RPM. And this thing is it's really heavy duty. I've used it for just hours at a time, and it's held up really great. This is something that's going to last a really long time. So like I was talking about, there's several different drums that are interchangeable, so you can put different ones on for different functions. Like this one right here is an abrasive drum, and this is really good for quickly stripping like paint and rust. And I'm going to be using these on the frame here in a minute. They also have like these interleaf drums. This one I've already used quite a bit. This is basically has 80 grit sandpaper that is used for stripping. It's not quite as abrasive as this one. I feel like if you're doing something like this frame where it's really rough shape, the abrasive drum is going to work a lot better. And then this is a 320 grit finishing drum. This one is going to be more for like whenever you're prepping the metal for paint, or I'm going to try it actually on some of the really pitted areas on the exterior of this, and see if that'll help clean the surface up to be polished better. And one of the other drums that they offer that I'm really excited about, and Airstreamer should be, especially if you're going to be doing polishing, is they have this cotton polishing and buffing drum, and I've used this on the exterior so far, and this thing is incredible. I've already been using it some, and it goes really fast. I'm going to do a comparison later on of like a 5-minute test with an airway pad versus this, and I think it's going to make a lot of people a believer in this. Now, we are super grateful that Eastwood has partnered with us on this project and provided us with some drums. Now, I actually purchased the Contour SCT and did a lot of research on it before I even had a discussion with Eastwood about them working with us on this project. So like I can genuinely endorse this, saying like this thing is awesome. I did all the research beforehand and I've used it, and that's why I went to them and said, hey, I would love to promote this thing. So enough about talking about this tool. Let's put some drums on it and see how it works. Alright, so we got it switched out with the abrasive drum on here. This is what I've been using to remove the rust and the paint and stuff off the frame. This is like your really aggressive stripping drum, so this works awesome for this. So be sure to have your eye protection, breathing protection, all that good stuff going on whenever you're using it. You don't want to lose an eye or anything. You'll shoot your eye out, kid. So I'm going to get rocking and rolling on it. So you can see that just does real quick work of that paint and rust. This thing is pretty phenomenal. So that is its use on the frame when it comes to just restoring your frame, whether that's with your Airstream or any other project that you might have, the way you gotta strip metal. Now we're gonna take a look at what this thing is really gonna be beneficial for with the Airstream, and that is polishing the exterior. So I got the buffing cutting wheel on there now, and this one I've been using for cutting. And we're gonna be working on this front section here that is, it's got quite a bit of corrosion and pitting and just like spots where rocks hit it and whatnot. So it's a pretty rough section. And I'm just using just a Rogue Tripoli cutting bar with it to really just cut into it. So a lot of times whenever people use like the circular rotary buffers, you got to do quite a few passes to get through this. So I'll show you what this thing can do in basically one or two applications with this, and basically it's essentially one pass. Alright, and there you can see that was, roughly 5 to 7 minutes worth of work, and it's got quite a bit of shine. There's definitely some deep scratches there in some places that are still there, and obviously around the edges there's some corrosion and a little bit more. So some of these really rough spots you gotta go for a little bit longer. but still, like, this thing is impressive as far as how quickly it can cut and how quickly you can get a good shine going with just a few passes from it in very little time. And then, you know, just that 4-inch size drum really covers a lot of area quickly. One of the other things that's great is it's really ergonomical. I could, you know, buff for hours without really getting that tired with this, just with the handle being where it is and everything. You know, I use the circular buffer with an airway pad on it, and my wrists are killing me after, you know, 45 minutes to an hour. So this thing is pretty awesome for polishing. Like I said, this thing is epic. It will make polishing your Airstream easier. It'll make restoring your frame go a lot quicker, and you can use it for a lot of other different projects, and this thing will last you a really long time. So if you feel like this is something you gotta have, there are links below for the Contour SCT as well as for the different types of drums. There's the buffing drum that we talked about, the abrasive, the finishing drum, all that stuff, and they have a bunch more, so go check that out, see what all they got. Also, Eastwood has lots of great tools. They got anything from welders to paint guns to all that awesome stuff. They're a great company. And hey everybody, guess what? We have some big, exciting news. So you know how at the end of most of the videos that we've done so far, I say something to the effect of, well, if our website's up, or once our website's up, you can check it out. Guess what? It is now live. So go down below, click on the link to www.theseekfirstadventure.com and go check out our website. We're still, obviously getting things going, and we're adding posts. Our goal is to be adding about 2 blog posts a week, so be looking forward to that. Here pretty soon we're gonna have like a newsletter. We need to kind of figure out what we're gonna put in that. We'll see. We're just getting everything going, and we're just excited, and we just really love everybody who's joining us on this journey so far. It's been great to just interact with people and connect and talk, and so many people are just excited to see what we're doing, and it's just been awesome, and it's been great to get the encouragement. So we just appreciate everyone who's just been following us, and just it's been really fun, and we just can't wait to see where this thing goes. So you know, if you enjoyed this, feel free to comment, say something, hit the like button, and also subscribe to our channel. We put out videos every Friday, so you can be looking forward to those. Have an awesome day.